Business momentum. The concept of momentum can be applied to businesses and is often applied to startup ventures. Momentum is the invisible force that thrusts the company towards its chosen destination. Momentum is evidenced by the repeated achievement of milestones and stepping stones. Milestones could include new customer acquisitions, new product releases, sales targets, and a range of goals the company wishes to achieve en route to building a successful business. Momentum in business is usually accompanied by a positive energy, an upbeat buzz, resulting in a collective sense of approval, enthusiasm, excitement, and passion in favor of the company. In business, it's momentum that attracts customers, investors, employees, and other members of the team. People like to be associated with the company when they hear the buzz and feel the enthusiasm. They want to become part of a success story. Mature high-tech markets are often led by one or very few players. The first player to reach critical mass often wins the profitable market leadership position. In some markets, like auctions, critical mass is essential. The buyers are attracted to auctions with the largest number of sellers, and sellers are attracted to auctions with the largest number of buyers. The online auction market in each country is dominated by one large player today. In the US, eBay generated momentum early and became the dominant auction site. While eBay was focusing on the US, Yahoo Japan was generating momentum in the Japanese auction market, and a startup called TradeMe was building momentum in New Zealand. Today, eBay dominates the US online auction business, while Yahoo dominates in Japan and TradeMe dominates in New Zealand. By the time eBay turned its attention to Japan and New Zealand, the races had been won in those countries, and it was too late for eBay to displace the local market leader. The social networking market is another example of a situation where critical mass is essential. If all your friends are on Facebook and you want to connect with your friends, then you join Facebook. Facebook has momentum, and smaller social networking sites struggle to compete. Emerging high-tech markets are often chaotic, with many competing startups vying for the leadership position. The startups that generate momentum as the market is emerging are usually those that win the top spot. Startups in all sectors usually find themselves in a race to achieve critical mass, and a startup's ability to generate momentum often makes the difference between failure and success. Positive momentum is an almost magical force. Magical because it enables a small startup team to achieve almost impossible feats, like generating global branding and awareness on a shoestring budget. Positive momentum is generated by and synonymous with a collective sense of approval, enthusiasm, excitement and passion in favor of the company, its products, and an upbeat buzz or hype emanating from the company's insiders, customers, press, and other respected independent outsiders. Enthusiasm is contagious, and positive momentum tends to create more positive momentum. Momentum is not always positive. When momentum stalls or turns negative, it can become a real menace for a startup or any business venture. Stalled or negative momentum is a force that prevents the company from generating traction or making progress towards its target destination. Evidenced by a lack of achievement or backward step, negative momentum features a pessimistic opinion of the company, its products, and its prospects in the market. An adverse story in the press, public failure in the marketplace, or misstep by management can have a huge impact on momentum. Loss of momentum is the most dangerous threat to survival for many financially distressed companies. In conjunction with a developing cash crisis, negative momentum often develops into free-fall momentum that can be very difficult to escape. In the same way that positive momentum is a magical force that drives the company forward towards its chosen destination, negative momentum is a menace that paralyzes progress and has the power to ultimately destroy the company. Companies can experience dramatic switches in momentum. For Apple, when Steve Jobs was brought back into the company in 1996, the organization was making little or no progress, the team was downbeat, and the momentum was heading toward freefall. Many observers estimate the company was only a matter of months away from bankruptcy. By the year 2000, positive momentum had been restored at Apple, and the company was on an upswing that ultimately led it to become one of the most successful businesses in the world. Other companies have seen momentum switch in the other direction. In 1996, Enron was perceived to be making progress. There was a positive buzz around the company from almost all the observers, but this positive situation switched to freefall momentum when the financial scandals were exposed in Enron. Freefall momentum on such an extreme scale as this cannot be reversed, and the Enron brand would forever be associated with scandal and fraud, and the company was doomed to fail. More recently, in 2011, Netflix was riding high, making progress signing new customers, and it had a positive buzz in the industry. After changing its product and pricing, momentum turned negative. Customers left in their thousands, and the buzz around the company had changed considerably. Netflix survived, but had to undertake some radical maneuvers to win back the support of customers, win a positive buzz in the industry, and start to engage new subscribers. As the energy produced by an engine has a strong relationship to the speed of motion of a vehicle, the momentum of a startup company is partly driven by the energy levels of the team. The company has no momentum when it fails to achieve its milestones and stepping stones. The team gets despondent when it fails to see any evidence of progress. If they feel that the company has no plan and no future, the employees spend their time polishing their resumes instead of building products or closing sales. Paralysis sets in, and the whole operation can grind to a halt. Team despondency can deepen as key team members bail out. Soon, word can spread to customers, competitors, journalists, and the company's troubles become public knowledge. Instead of people being attracted towards the company, they suddenly want to distance themselves far away from it. Positive momentum comes from an upbeat team making marked progress along its chosen route. Evidence of the progress makes the team more enthusiastic and energetic, helping the company to achieve more milestones and stepping stones in an accelerated rate in a cycle of progress. As we will see in subsequent slideshows, management can implement certain maneuvers to boost energy levels and momentum in a startup venture.